Nobody can tell me exactly why they hate their neighbors, only that if they set one foot across the border, they're going to blow them into a million pieces. So what happened to make these countries so unstable? For the past 1,500 years, whenever there was conflict, both parties went to see the Sultan, the traditional ruler in both Chad and Sudan. He had no legal standing in society, but he was endowed with tremendous moral authority, backed up by his knowledge of the Koran. Everyone abided by his decisions. They met in a simple hut, left their sandals in the sand, and all sat barefoot on a mat. They even shared the same drinking cup. The proceedings stopped whenever someone new arrived, for the usual elaborate greeting ritual. Everyone had a chance to say his piece. Sometimes the arguments would go on for weeks on end. The Sultan often sent off trusted elders to gather more information. He rarely spoke, but when he did, everyone shut up and listened. Then, like now, women were not allowed to present their own case. They had to sit in the back and ask a male relative to speak for them. Unfortunately, the government has replaced traditional chiefs with modern bureaucrats, and the Sultan now hears only petty land disputes and family quarrels, and quietly helps the humanitarian agencies in any way he can. I asked him why the old ways no longer worked in this part of Africa.
They don't want to accept the traditional ways because they've obtained arms.
Give a man a gun, the Sultan told me, and he will no longer sit down at the negotiating table. Give 2 men guns, and you have a war.
And that is how our society is being destroyed.
And the future?
For me, I would say that the future is somber.